I had a young lady ask me, she said, Andre, why has it took so long for you to get over your last relationship? And I had to tell her, I had to look in the eye, I said, because you got to heal before you get on to your next situation. You don't want to take your old hurt into your new relationship. And that's why. Hey, how y'all doing? It's your host, Andre Love from Survivor Love. And today we're going to get into a topic that's really dear to me. Smash the like button, share the video, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Let's get into the content. Is jealousy ruining your relationship? I ask this question because so many times people don't realize how much jealousy impacts their relationship, the current relationship that you're in. Jealousy really in a relationship has no business being in that relationship, because if you're in a relationship with a person, you should trust them. You should be able to trust them. You're with them because you want to love on them and you want them to love on you. You don't want to use energy on things that aren't necessarily good for you or your partner. And when I say by energy, it takes energy to express jealousy. Jealousy is an emotion. And it takes energy for you to express that emotion. It takes energy and time for you to show that person that you're jealous of what it is or who it is that they're around or what it is that they're doing. Um, can it ruin your relationship? It can and it will. Jealousy can ruin your relationship and it will ruin a very good relationship. And why do I say that? Well, first, before we get into that, we have a very delicious red wine, full body, called Decadent. It's a chocolate red wine. I myself have never tasted a chocolate red wine. I can't wait to bust this bottle open and get all the semi-sweet and the aromatics and the aging process it took to get this this bottle of wine to where it needs to be. Um, Of course, I caught it on sale. It's about a $16 bottle of wine. I paid $13 for it. Look out for it, and I'll let y'all know how it tastes. But let's get back to the topic: jealousy. When you or your partner are in a situation and you don't allow that person to be happy because of your jealous ways, that can ruin your relationship. Like, say for instance, if you and your person are involved in something together and it's an equal amount of flirting going on in the situation between the both of you, but you agree to participate in this thing, maybe it's a social media platform or an event that you're going to, maybe it's a job, whatever the case may be, you both are in the understanding that you can't control how people feel about your person, vice versa, right? But you come to agreement to where, like, yeah, we're trying to get our coin, or we're trying to reach a goal, or there's something else that we're gonna continue doing this, whether it be a job or a social media platform, whatever it is, we're gonna continue doing this until completion, until we're done with it. But one of you just can't get over the jealousy, or maybe both of you can't get over the jealousy. It will ruin your relationship. Maybe some people shouldn't partake in this type of behavior, and some people can. I myself am a very jealous person, right? But if I say in my mind that I'm not going to be a jealous person, then I will let that go. Like, I will have patience with my partner to understand that she only loves me, she only wants to be with me, and that's it. But sometimes, you or your partner may feel like they're going too far, or the people that are flirting with your partner are going too far. And at that point, the partner or yourself might have to check the behavior of the people who are flirting with you. that process is usually a pretty good process in dealing with those type of things. But if your partner willingness to check the behavior when it goes too far can lead to an argument, maybe even a breakup, a separation, a divorce, whatever the case may be, it can lead to your relationship coming to an halt. And we don't want that. So what do we do about that? Let me know in the comment section, what do we do about these type of situations? Will jealousy ruin your relationship if you let it? I feel like if you let it, it can ruin your relationship. How will you bounce back when something like this presents itself in your relationship? You're arguing with each other, you're ignoring each other, everybody's got their private eyes set to high, you can't do nothing. It's like, what are you doing? I'm breathing. Who are you breathing around? I'm by myself. Oh, okay. I just want to make sure you're not breathing in front of any of these women. It's like, what? You want to make sure I'm not breathing around any of these women. And it's vice versa. It works both ways. Like, the male too. It's like, you can't ask a person, like, what are they doing, and you clearly see that they're sleeping. So you call them up, and you know they're sleeping, you call them, and you wake them up, and you're like, what were you doing? I was calling you, you didn't pick up. And they're like, I was sleeping. And you're like, nah, you wasn't sleeping. You were dreaming about that nigga. You know what I'm saying? You can't have that type of behavior. You have that type of behavior will ruin your relationship. It will make you not want to be around the person. It will make you not want to have conversations with the person. It will make you not even want to partake in anything fun with the person, because you know their jealous ways is going to ruin the day, the event, or whatever it is that you're trying to do. So don't let jealousy ruin your relationship. And don't get me wrong, jealousy is a real thing. Like I said, I take accountability for my own jealousy. I know that I get jealous, and I tend to let my partner know that, hey, look, these type of things bother me, and I give her a solution on how to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? I might say something like, check the behavior right away. Let's not let it linger on. Let the person know, hey, the last time you had that conversation with me and you said blah, 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 that was a little too far. Whether you do it on a public platform where they disrespected you or behind the scenes. But the behavior has to be corrected. And the problem is when your partner makes an excuse for the behavior or doesn't check the behavior with the proper sternness, and it allows the behavior to keep going and going and going. And now in your mind, you're like, oh, he or she must like this because they keep allowing these people to do these things, So if you check the behavior, you can kind of gauge your partner's jealousy, or you can help assist in the jealousy. Maybe you're one of those persons that's like, I don't care, deal with your own jealousy. I'm going to be doing what I got to do, regardless of what your partner feels, he or she may feel at the time that you're doing whatever it is that makes them jealous. But I'm here to tell you that it's a real thing, and it will ruin your relationship if you let it. I myself was in a relationship with a young woman, and everything I did, she questioned. I could literally let her stay on the phone with me for hours at a time. And the moment I get off the phone with her, she's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? And it's like, I was just on the phone with you for 3 hours. You weren't talking, wasn't doing nothing. You just want to hear what I'm doing. And I did that. And if I didn't do that, she would go off. She would go into this rage, hang up, break up with me, all sorts of threats and things like that, all because of her jealous rage. I don't like that type of thing. I myself, Andre Love, I don't like that. So people shouldn't behave that way. Um, so if you feel like jealousy is ruining your relationship and you may not have anyone to talk to or an outlet or anything like that, look at the person that you're in the relationship with and have that conversation with them about the jealousy issue, whether it be yours, theirs, or a combined conversation about both of y'all's jealousy, because it will ruin your relationship. It will tear it completely apart, and we don't want that. On Surviving Love, we don't want to break relationships up. We want to build relationships up, and we want to create positive spaces to create a peaceful space for you and your partner to reach utopia in. You know what I'm saying? So be very mindful of your jealous ways and be mindful of how it affects your partner. You know, maybe it's just you. Be accountable for your jealous ways so that you don't run a good thing off. You know what I mean? But yeah, the story time ended with, giving the person a lot of opportunities to do better with their jealousy. I expressed how it made it feel, and for a brief moment it worked. But the jealousy was just so overpowering that I would have to have these conversations on a consistent basis, almost on a daily basis, because the jealous rage would happen almost every day when she didn't get her way. For whatever reason, she was fixated on me being with other women. No matter how many times I reassured her, I told her, I showed her, it still presented itself in most of our conversations. Now I can say, if you don't want these type of things to happen, maybe you should change your behavior. The person that's on the receiving end from the jealous person, like me, I can consider myself a flirt. Like, I flirt a lot. I like to say that I'm a ladies' man. So I would have to stay out of circles with women if I didn't want to have an argument to where I get a headache for the day. I would have to stay away from women because it just triggered her right away. So many things triggered her right away, but particularly other women triggered this jealous behavior, this rage that she tried to hide. And the more a person tries to hide it and not accept it, the worse of the situation will be. So you need to accept your jealousy, realize what it is, and go at it from that aspect. If you keep saying that you're not a jealous person, then I don't think your situation will have closure. And that's what we need, closure. So please, ladies and gentlemen, before we get into this situation with people, make sure you know who you're dating. Make sure you vet the person. Make sure you understand what type of person it is. If you don't want jealousy, maybe you should date a less attractive person that nobody likes. You know what I mean? I don't know, but I can tell you this: if you allow it, jealousy will and can ruin your relationship. I'm your boy, Andre Love from Surviving Love. Smash that like button on your way out. Let's get into it. I'm out.